In this video we'll be looking at page 647, 3 through 25 odd. We're solving quadratic equations by graphing. Yesterday we talked about our four-step process. Step 1, we're going to set the equation equal to 0. Step 2, we're going to graph. Step 3, locate the X-Intercepts. We saw a couple ways to find those. And another term for X-Intercepts in this context is a 0. 0 means X-Intercept. Step 4, we're going to check our solution. Verify. Alright, I'm going to look at problem number 3. Number 3 says x squared minus 5x plus 4 equals 0. Alright, so step 1, set the equation equal to 0. We see it's done in this case. It is set equal to 0. Step 2, we're going to graph, alright, and when we graph, essentially we're treating this 0 as y, or in our calculator's parlance, f of x. Our calculator, in fact, says f1 of x. This is the first function, alright. This is just another way to say y. You can think of this as y. Okay, so we have x squared minus 5x plus 4. We're changing 0 to y or to f of x, and we're going to graph it. Alright. Okay, from our home screen, I'm going to choose the Scratchpad Grapher B. Right now I'm currently on F2. I'm going to escape out of this and then hit delete 3 times, and it'll ask me, do I want to delete everything? Yes. Tab. And it says f1 of x. This is just another way to say y. I'm simply going to type in the left expression here. X squared subtract 5x plus 4. And hit graph. Right. Step 3, locate the x-intercepts. What it appears is one x-intercept is there at 1, and the other one is at 2, 3, 4. At 1 and 4, I can be sure by looking at the table. Control T. Does 1 pair with 0? It does. So 1 is one of my x-intercepts. Does 4 pair with 0? It does. I'm going to Control T out of this, and I will show the another way the calculator can find it. If we were unsure what that value was, I could go Menu, 6 for Analyze Graph, and 0. That's what we're looking for, the zeros of this function. Lower bound, I'm going to find the left one, that value 1, so anywhere over here would be fine. I hit enter. Then upper bound, I just want to bound that spot. You can already see it's showing 1, 0. Enter. Boom, there's 1, 0. There's one of my x-intercepts, one of my zeros. I could likewise find that other one, but we already know what it is. So we have just found the x-intercepts. They are x equals 1, 4. This is another way to say 1 pairs with 0 and 4 pairs with 0. Alright. In this case, we're only interested in the x values of the x-intercepts because these are the solutions to this equation. Last step, we're going to verify. I'm going to substitute 1 in place of x. So, verify. X equal 1. and then separately x equal 4. Well, substituting 1 in place of x, I get 1 squared minus 5 times 1 plus 4. Is that equal to 0? Well, 1 squared is 1. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 4. Using your calculator, 1 minus 5 is negative 4 plus 4 is 0. This is 0 equals 0. This is a true statement. One subtract 5 is negative 4, plus 4 is 0, 0 equals 0, that's true. We have just verified that x is 1. Now I'm going to show 4. Substituting 4 in place of x in my original equation. 4 quantity squared minus 5 times 4 plus 4. Is that equal to 0? 4 squared is 16. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 4. 16 minus 20 is a negative 4 plus 4. That is 0 as well. Again, we have 0 equals 0. This is true. Therefore, x equal 4 is a solution. So finally, we know that these two values, x equal 1 and 4, are solutions. X equal 1 and 4 are solutions to our equation. All right. 3 is exactly like 9, 15, and you'll notice 23 and 25 use the function notation, so they already have it. They've essentially started with our second spot. We already have it in function notation. We're ready to graph. All right, I'm going to show one where we need to solve. We need to first set equal to 0. Number 17. Okay, 17 says x squared plus x equals negative 2. All right. So we want to, step 1, set the equation equal to 0. So in this case, we have a minus 2 on the right-hand side. We will add 2 to both sides. So this yields on the right-hand side 0. On the left-hand side, these are unlike terms, so I cannot combine any. I have x squared plus x plus 2. None of these can be combined because they're unlike terms. All right, that was my step 1. Set equation equal to 0. Step 2, graph. Well, we're changing this 0 to y or f of x, either way you want to state it. This is the function we're graphing. Okay. So I will hit delete 3 times and pull that off. Tab, I'm entering in this function. X squared plus x plus 2, and I hit enter. All right, now this time what we see is it does not ever intersect the x-axis. When the function never intersects the x-axis, we will say there are no real solutions. Later on we will learn that there are solutions outside of the real numbers, but right now we only know about the real numbers. So this parabola, since it never intersects the x-axis, there will not be any real zeros for this function. So since the parabola does not intersect the x-axis, there are no real solutions. Okay. There are no numbers, no real numbers that you can enter into this equation that will satisfy it. Alright, that concludes this video. See if you can work problems 3 through 25 odd now.